is up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Laura, and on my channel we talk fitness. I do fitness videos, we do self-development, makeup, lifestyle, just all the things. But today we're going to talk about Offset and Cardi B's relationship and what we can learn from it and how we can kind of use it on our glow up journey. So I'm not a huge fan of either. Like, they're both cool. I'm not a huge Cardi fan, I'm not a huge Migos fan. I like some of their music, but I'm kind of impartial, so I have no bone in this fight. But I do think that her situation is something that we've all kind of experienced in one way or another, and just wanted to unpack it. But Offset and Cardi B have been together since 2017. They're both really successful in their own right. So Offset's part of the Migos, successful hip rap group, and then Cardi B is a solo rapper, and she won a Grammy in 2019. She only had one album. They were married in 2018, and they have 2 children together. And they have had a tumultuous relationship. So a lot of ups, a lot of downs, separations. They've been in the media quite a lot, so it hasn't been smooth sailing for them. But just recently, Cardi B went on IG Live and she announced that she is now single. She's been single for a while, and she just went on this rant. And the rant, it was difficult to listen to because I definitely felt her. Just when you're done with something, you're just done. But she was cursing, she was screaming in her own true fashion, because she is like known for just being a little over the top on social media.
Face over and over and over and over and over again, and still be like, watch what I'm about to do, watch what I'm about to say. And it's so.
But this particular rant, she was talking about her husband. They've been married for some time. They do have a family together, so I'm not taking away from that. But she said something in the live that I think we can all relate to. And she was talking about the time that she spent with her husband, and she said, what am I supposed to do now? Start over? And when she said that, it really humanized her. It was so relatable, because I think we've all been there. You've been at a job that you're just tired of, you want a career change, but it's like, what am I supposed to do? Start over? Or a relationship, am I supposed to start over? Like, no. If you've been with someone for 5, 10, 15 years, it's like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to start over. So I thought it was just so relatable when she said that. And the concept of linear time is something that I think we all struggle with in some form or fashion. And it's really a fear-based thought, a lower level thought pattern. And once we can become aware of that and we can release that fear, then I think we can really improve our lives and we can have a better, more fulfilling life experience. So we know that time is an illusion, and it doesn't mean that it's not real, but it's based on our perception, and it's really not linear. It's just how we're perceiving things. One of the things that I like to do is listen to or read near-death experiencers. So people who either through an accident, or if they're in the hospital, something that made them basically die and experience the 4th or 5th or 6th, 7th dimension. And they're all different. Like, near-death experiences are based on a little bit on what the person believed before they had that experience. So they do kind of have some of their own beliefs tied in, but there are some similarities. And one of the similarities is that they say time doesn't exist. Everything's happening at the same time. And if you saw the movie Everything Anywhere All at Once, it came out a couple years ago, it did a really good job explaining how everything is happening all at once, but we just can't perceive that because our brains have to look at time as like linear, because it's too complicated to think about everything is happening at the same time. But I think once you kind of realize that the illusion of time is just that, it's an illusion, and that everything already exists, everything is already done, you can kind of release that fear that time has on you, whether it's fear of the future, getting older, or you're like regretting the past and bringing the past into the now, which is like depression. That's actually what depression is. You're like reflecting on things, thinking they could have been better, or you wish things were better, or you wish you were at a different place in your life at this age. You know, age holds you back so much. This fear of time is kind of programmed into us from a really, really young age. You want to get older, and you do want to get older to a certain extent. I don't think anybody would want to be 11 forever or 15. Like, we want to keep growing. But I think there's that fear also of like decay, and it's based on time, it's based on lack, it's based on fear. And once you're operating in these lower states of consciousness, these lower thought patterns, you're going to make decisions based out of fear. So what am I supposed to do now? Start over? Absolutely. Once you realize that you're a timeless being, that time actually doesn't exist in the same way that we think it does, it actually helps you become a better manifester and stay in the present moment. Because everything happens in the present moment. Even when you're thinking about the past, you're thinking about it now in the present moment. So you're bringing your past into your current, which is creating your future. But once you get a hold of that, and you can really stop those negative and those fear-based thought patterns, then your life is going to change significantly. And it will help you reach your goals faster because you're not worried about the time. You're living in the moment, so every moment is a new moment, and you can experience joy and fulfillment in every moment instead of worrying about the time that it's going to take, or am I going to have to start over at the time that I lost? Oh my gosh, like the sunk cost, you know, these are all fear, all lack based. But once you can also realize that you now have experience, now you have wisdom, and you can take what you learned from the past and you can apply the positives into your next situation. The illusion of time is just that, it's an illusion. And every moment is a new moment with new opportunities. And you can use that to propel you into the next situation or into the next opportunity. Even if you failed at something a million times, you have 1,000,001 different, you have the 1,000,001 opportunity. And you can use your past experiences into your present moment for a positive. So Oprah said a quote, and she said, "Nothing is ever wasted. Everything has meaning." So you can use that past relationship, that past experience, whatever it is, that job, you can use those experiences and use them to help you in your present moment and learn from the situations that you were in, things that you didn't like. That's actually where wisdom comes from. Wisdom doesn't come through chronological age, but it just comes through reflecting. It comes through thinking about things, meditating on things, how you could see things from a different perspective. And I think that awareness can really help us in terms of self-development. So I would say for the next week or week and a half until the new year, just really concentrate on time. Whether you're going to the grocery store and you're rushing, it's again that fear of lack, that fear of like, I'm in a rush, I'm pressed for time. But if you can just kind of relax and be in the present moment, see if that makes a difference for you. Or even doing meditation, sometimes you'll get lost in a meditation and you'll forget how long, what the time really is. So I think if you play with the concept of time and you can kind of release that strong grip that it has over the collective consciousness, you can release your fears a little bit more, manifest faster, and up-level your life. You can glow up. Things will become a lot smoother for you. But I hope that helped. I hope it made sense. Excuse my luggage in the back. I'm about to go on vacation for the holidays, but I'll be back soon. So wishing you all the best, and I'll see you guys next time.